Picture this. You wake up a decade from now, and nothing about your life feels different. The same routines, the same frustrations, the same unrealized dreams. Your plans are still sitting on a dusty list. Your potential is still untapped. It's not because the world conspired against you, or because opportunity never knocked. The truth is sharper. You carried with you invisible habits that drained your energy, stole your focus, and quietly shaped a life of limitation. Here's the reality. Most people don't ruin their future with one catastrophic decision. They ruin it through small, daily habits that feel harmless in the moment but become destructive in the long run. Habits are like termites in the foundation of your life, silent, hidden, but relentlessly destructive. The scary part, many of these habits feel normal, even comforting. You don't notice the cost until years have passed. So let's uncover 5 habits that may already be destroying your life. If you recognize yourself in any of these, don't panic. Awareness is the first step. The second step is courage, the courage to change, before it's too late. Habit 1, the addiction to distraction. Think about your last 24 hours. How many times did you check your phone without reason? How often did you jump from one app to another, scroll endlessly, or open 10 tabs while getting nothing done? You call it multitasking. In reality, it's self-sabotage. Every time you let distraction win, you fragment your focus. And focus is the currency of achievement. Research shows it takes nearly 20 minutes to regain deep concentration after an interruption. That means one simple notification can derail almost half an hour of your life. Multiply that by dozens of interruptions a day, and your potential is gone. But it's not just about time. Constant distraction rewires your brain. It trains you to avoid depth, to skim instead of read, to glance instead of understand. Your attention span shrinks. Your ability to think critically erodes. You feel busy, but you're busy chasing noise, not progress. At the end of the day, you're exhausted but unfulfilled, a dangerous combination. Distraction kills dreams quietly, not with a dramatic crash, but with a slow erosion of focus. The antidote: create sacred blocks of focus. Start small, 1 hour without your phone, without tabs, without interruptions. Guard that hour like your life depends on it, because it does. Your future self will thank you for every moment of deep, undisturbed work. Habit 2, living for other people's approval. There's a prison most people live in without realizing it. It's built from the opinions of others. You may not see the bars, but you feel them every time you hesitate to act because you wonder, what will they think? It starts innocently. You post something and wait for likes. You crave a compliment. You avoid disapproval. But soon, your identity is no longer yours. You start living to please, not to grow. You make choices that look safe to others but feel empty to you. And one day you wake up realizing you've built a life designed to impress, not to fulfill. Here's the harsh truth: the approval you crave won't save you. The people you're desperate to please are too busy fighting their own battles. Their opinions won't pay your bills. Their validation won't erase your regrets. Living for applause is the fastest way to betray yourself. It paralyzes you, because every bold move carries the risk of judgment. But risk is where growth lives. When you trade authenticity for acceptance, you lose the very thing that makes your life meaningful, your voice. The escape, radical self-ownership, define success on your terms. Disappoint others before you disappoint yourself. Yes, people may misunderstand. They may criticize. But the freedom of living authentically outweighs the weight of living for applause. Stop chasing approval and start chasing purpose. Habit 3, comfort worship. Comfort feels safe. It feels warm. It tells you, stay where you are. Don't push. Don't risk. But comfort has a hidden price: stagnation. Growth is uncomfortable by design. Muscles grow when they tear. Confidence grows when you risk rejection. Wisdom grows when you face failure. When you avoid discomfort, you avoid growth. And slowly, life shrinks around you. Here's the trap: comfort feels good now but costs everything later. Discomfort feels bad now but pays off for the rest of your life. Every person you admire became who they are by facing discomfort. Not once, but repeatedly. Comfort worship destroys resilience. It convinces you that difficulty means you're on the wrong path, when it's actually the only path forward. The fix: reframe discomfort as training. Start by doing one hard thing daily. Take the cold shower. Speak the truth instead of staying silent. Start the project that scares you. These micro-struggles may feel small, but they compound into resilience. And resilience is the foundation of a life that doesn't crumble when challenges arrive. Habit 4. Neglecting your health while chasing success. This one feels noble in the moment. You stay up late to finish the project. You skip meals because you're too busy. You brag about how little sleep you get. Society rewards hustle. But let's be honest, hustle without health is self-destruction. Your body is the engine of your ambition. You can't drive far on an empty tank. You can't win if your mind is foggy, your body is sluggish, your energy is gone. Neglecting health may buy you short bursts of productivity, but the debt you owe will arrive later in the form of burnout, illness, or collapse. Ask yourself, what's the point of achieving your goals if your body is too broken to enjoy them? What good is building wealth if you spend it repairing a body you neglected? The cure is not complicated. Sleep like your future depends on it, because it does. Move daily, even for 20 minutes. Eat food that sharpens your energy instead of stealing it. Protect your health not as an afterthought, but as the foundation. Because success built on neglect is failure in disguise. Habit 5. Waiting for the right time. This is the deadliest habit because it feels rational. I'll start when I'm ready. I'll begin when things calm down, but life never calms down. There's no perfect season, no ideal conditions. Waiting is just fear dressed up as logic. Every day you wait, momentum dies. Every day you delay, confidence shrinks. You think you're being wise by preparing, but preparation without action is just procrastination. Life doesn't reward the most prepared, it rewards the ones who start. Think about this. The books that changed lives weren't perfect drafts. They were messy, imperfect, but finished. The businesses that thrive weren't launched at the perfect moment. They were launched in chaos, refined along the way. Action creates clarity. Waiting creates regret. The right time to act is always now. 10 years from now, the pain of waiting will weigh heavier than the fear of starting. Don't ask if you're ready, ask if you're willing. Willing to risk, to fail, to begin. Because in the end, life belongs to the doers, not the waiters.